pocket here for the Streets phase here in Australia. And I think that, this could be a telling point here is how long do they hold? How much time can they whittle off the clock? And if they do not hold them, how much time are Tidal going to have going into the third point of Junkertown here? Because right now, they have they have 3 points in their hand. So, I mean, that's basically what you're looking at.
Oh, and we're also looking at some phenomenal play coming out of Happy here on this Tracer. Finds the early pick onto the Mercy, goes in and gets a nice stick. But now it is Tribulation answering right back, finding a pair of kills of their own. And as Tidal tries to get aggressive, they are just running into so much damage. All right, here comes the Earth Shatter as Aeon's trying to keep his team in the sea. They can find that all elusive second point. Manages to pick up 1 kill, 3v3 here on the objective. Storm arrows coming out from QZ, but just runs into the shield of Aeon, and now Aeon's going swinging for both the Lucio and the Hanzo here on the back of it. Hanzo goes down, Fatal King finding that blow, anti-nade onto the countering Reinhardt as Chaotic Guide comes storming back into this engagement here. Aeon coming through with the nano boost, and now the Reinhardt is feeling buffed up, feeling himself, and is just going hammer to all. As Chaotic Guide's got to drop, the Diva drops, Janai drops on the Moira, and it will be 2 points on the board here for Tidal. Tidal, and it does spend a lot of ultimates in that engagement, but good news for them, Tribulation spent quite a few as well. We get QZ going on to the McCree here. Tidal coming back in, Supercharger in their pocket. They'll be coming up on Pulse Bomb as well as an Earth Shatter, not too far behind that. Happy dropping in from above. Looking for a little bit of a flank here, but being kept in check. As the flashbang comes out, doing just that. McCree making his presence known there on the side of the defense. Aeon coming up with first pick as the Reinhardt goes down, and what a big kill that was. And now, free Earth Shatters here for Tidal as the Diva gets demech'd. QZ able to fall back out of harm's way, but his teammates are falling like flies all around him, and Tidal riding a wave of momentum here into the back of point C.
Yeah, this is a bit of a snowball coming in from Tidal. Tribulation have got to get their feet set down, bring out frickin' Bastion again. Don't keep going with what's not working, because obviously this is not working for Tribulation right now. Bringing out the Baptiste is a good idea. Yes, absolutely, I agree with that. Cosmic getting a big pulse bomb onto Eon right now. No res available for the side of Tidal, so that is an absolute good kill right there. Tayuka going down also to the hammer of Chaotic Guide. You've got to change something up here, because right now, even though you did go ahead and hold this point right here, you've got to get your poop together, as you want to say it. I want to say another word, because they're just running through the streets phase. They just ran all over the top of them. Ana right now is laying in so much anti and healing and nanos right now.
And I think they were. I think they're
trying
to counter Happy on this Tracer. Happy doing a lot of work there in the streets phase. So we saw the McCree come out as well as a Tracer out of Cosmic. I think trying to counter that hero, make sure they can keep Happy at bay, who is currently trying to flank in through the pit. The McCree able to run her off. Meanwhile, on the front line, Tidal trying to push through, but the shield breaks Earth Shatter down from the defense. And Tayuko drops the primary source of healing, gone here for Tidal. QZ able to find a kill in that as well. And despite having both DPS ultimates, they are not needed. QZ clicking heads here on the Cowboy.
Yeah, that was an absolutely massive flashbang onto Happy on the Tracer. Flashbang, headshot, picking up 3 kills there from the Cowboy. So great play there. Minute 10 left on the clock. You still got about 20 meters to go for Tidal here. So, you've got 4 ultimates, almost 5 online for Tribulation. This could be map 5 territory coming up.
Happy coming off the Tracer, going over to the McCree, seeing if they can get a little bit more pick potential there. We're going to get a Deadeye coming out from the McCree on the side of the defense, and that finds 1. And now you've got Cosmic in the back line, making life very difficult for the squishies of Tidal here. So far, just going completely unchecked. Now down to 14 health, and Happy finally able to come up with that kill. But as you can see, the entire rest of Tribulation pushing forward and taking advantage of this space that little Brit had bought for the defense here. And now just 30 seconds on the clock here for Tidal.
Yep, you've also got Grav. You've got a Grav Coalescence combo available right now. On the other side, you've got a Shatter and their own coalescence to go with it. So this could be big. Look, it's like Settling Ace is going. Yep, there it is.
Graviton Surge coming out. We're going to get a counter punch Earthshatter from the offense as they're looking to push in. Coalescence coming out from Tribulation as the overtime wick is starting to burn. Tribulation having to take a step back, see if they can regroup just a hair, but Fatal King not letting them get regrouped, picking them off as they're trying to do a little bit of a reset there. Salty finds the final blow onto the Reinhardt, and now it is Tidal in control of point C here as they're looking to push this thing home. Overtime wick burning for them as well, and they have just about 11 meters to go here with this payload. Can Tribulation get back to touch, or are we going into overtime? Cosmic's coming out to try to stall. But indeed, extra innings we shall see here on Junkertown.
Bit of a head scratcher there from Cosmic because he was just sitting there waiting. And he could have been out there contesting the payload. So, yeah, a little bit of a head scratcher from Cosmic there for me. You should have been out there contesting the payload, dying on the payload, because you just gave them full credit or full authority just to walk it on in there. And yeah.
Tidal able to ride that momentum home. And now we've got 60 seconds on the clock. 3 points on the board for each team. We'll see who can make the most of what little time they have. Tribulation, of course, hoping to send us to that elusive map 5, take us to Ilios. Tidal, hoping to take things home right here and now. Tidal starting us off on the defense here in extra innings, and it looks like they're bringing us a little Reinhardt diva in that vein. Happy going over to the Reaper. Fatal King sticking with the Genji. On the side of the offense, Tribulation showing us the pirate ship once again. See how far they can take this rogue offense.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Countdown started. Doors are open. Let's see what these swashbucklers can do.
Yeah, I'm looking for QZK4 here to just go ahead and just shred on the Bastion right now. Big immortality barrier coming out for them. This is going to start securing kills for them.
Tidal hoping to catch them off guard, running in from behind and just swinging. And it looks like it worked. The Blitzkrieg defense completely flipping this thing on its head. And the pirate ship is clean. The deck has been swabbed, me mateys, and Tidal are in control of this boat right now.
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that to work at all, and it worked absolutely to a T.
Now we're going to get swaps coming out of the offense as Tribulation abandoning the pirate ship, coming out with the McCree. Earthshatter coming out but finds nothing but the shield of Chaotic Guide, and in fact the offense picking up an advantage here, and a massive Earthshatter comes down and lays out 4 members of Tidal. Tidal trying to counterpunch back with both of their support ultimates into the mix of the Maywall there to deny the value out of that amplification matrix. Nevertheless, Tayuko picking up a kill with the Coalescence, and Red Barrel finding a kill with his right trigger. But it is going to be Tribulation answering right back, settling ace on this Zarya, finding a big pick. As the reinforcements dwindling here for the defense. And I think Tidal might have to take a step back. Chaotic God going shield to shield with his counterpart Reinhardt. And here we go. Tidal looks like their members are back in, and they're going to try to push onto this objective once again. Aeon whittled down super low before they can make any progress, though. Coalescence coming out on the side of Tribulation. Blizzard thrown in from the offense as well. Red Arrow going down super low. The immortality field was there, but not enough to keep the Baptiste alive. Settling ace, finding the kill onto Happy. And the boat full steam ahead. And it looks like we might get that 4th point on the board, though there's still time for a recontest coming out of Tidal here.
Absolutely time for a recontest. Also time for a Diva Bomb coming from Salty. You also have the Shatter online and a Deadeye online for the side of Tribulation. So this could be a contest here if they decide to choose to do it.
And here we go. All members going in. Immortality Field throwing onto the point, as well as the Death Blossom. No kills coming through. In fact, it is KZ picking up 2. He tries to throw his Deadeye into the mix, but gets nothing. Now he's going to get sorted down by Fatal, but I think the damage had been done. Chaotic cleaned it up on the point. And speaking of points, there's 4 on the board here for Tribulation.
I mean, great aggression. You know, they made their play. They tried to go out with the Bastion. I think that the Blitzkrieg hide behind everybody defense worked really well for Tidal. However, the pressure too much coming from Tribulation, Chaotic, and QZK4 and Cosmic, the trio right there combining for about 80% of the kills here in the here in the overtime, Janai on the also on the Moira is providing a lot of pressure there.
Earthshatter coming out from the defense there on the front line. Aeon and Fatal able to combine for a couple kills. Fatal does sacrifice his life in the process, but I think the damage had been done. And that is as far as Tribulation will get here in the extra innings. Will it be enough to send us to Ilios?
It depends on what they come out with.
It was a good showing. It was definitely a good showing.
showing.
I think it has potential. I mean, anytime you get that 4th point on the board, you got to be happy when there's only 60 seconds on the clock.
Yes, I'm very excited to see what configuration Tidal is going to come out here with, because I mean, you could do anything you want right now. I mean, it's all bonus time, but I mean, going down, or if you go into Ilios 2-0, the entire pendulum of momentum is going to be swung into Tribulation's Tribulation's side. They're going to be standing out with their chest puffed out should they come out with the map win here on Junkertown, because it didn't look like it. It didn't look like it was going to happen.
I'd have to agree. I would have to agree wholeheartedly. Tribulation finding their stride here on the back half of this match. On the side of the defense, it looks like they're showing us a little bit of Ryan Diva. We're going to get Hanzo Junkrat to put the hurt down. Baptiste and Mercy keeping the team alive, so opting for the utility, the immortality field, and that res. Offense coming out with a little May McCree. What do you make of this, Billy? I agree. I think McCree could definitely have a big impact here. Chaotic Guide coming up with first kill, and that is an all-important one as the Reinhardt goes down. And you can see that's going to prompt a quick retreat coming out of Tidal here. Salty still going up on the high ground, see if he can perhaps keep his charge, work up towards that grab, but there's just 25 seconds on the clock here for Tidal to make something happen.
Absolutely, but I think the charge is what is really more important for Salty right now, is getting that charge up to get the kills down.
Immortality field coming out from the defense. As we had a nice sleep onto the Reinhardt, and Chaotic Guide running for his life, just trying to back out of there. Immortality field coming out of the defense, but I think they had to abandon it in favor of keeping their Reinhardt alive, but it may have been a good play. Overtime wick starting to burn, and Tidal cannot afford to step off this cart. Maywall coming up, divides off the Reinhardt, and a great charge to accompany that. And that is a nice lead coming through. Aeon gets the nano boost and now goes running in. Full sprint towards the opposition. He's going to let him run, come back and rejoin his team on this objective, get as many bodies on this thing as they can, get that 4th point on the board.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 41 meters to go for Tidal to go ahead and capture map 4 here. Go up 3-1. Or are we going to go into a into a 5th tiebreaker map at Ilios? You've got a 3-pack of ultimates available for Tidal right now. A 4-pack almost ready for the side of Tribulations. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. 20 meters to go.
This is the last fight, potentially last fight of the match if Tidal takes this. Tribulation trying to send us to map 5. Here we go, shield to shield. Dragons coming out from the from the defense. Earthshatter thrown in from Tribulation as well, and it finds nothing. Graviton Surge plus the Sound Barrier coming out from Tidal, but no kills coming through just yet. Here comes the Tire. Tire finds 2. Bump finds 1 as well, but Happy answering right back, picks himself up a kill, and Aeon swinging the hammer, and the Aeon finding 2, but he drops to the hands of Settling Ace. Just 2 members of each team left on this point, but it's both DPS standing here for Tidal. Happy trying to get something done. They've got to get the kills quickly. They cannot let these reinforcements get back to the point. Happy down to just 50-something health, and here comes the Moira, the orb there for Tidal, saving the day here for the offense, and I think that might do it, but no, reinforcements showing up. Tribulation right back in this battle. Tracer is there, but Kukos goes down on the Lucio. Oh, it's so close. 1.8 meters left for this thing to go. Tribulation doing their darndest to stall it out, but Tidal in the end, taking it home. What a phenomenal last fight. Tidal emerging victorious, both on map 4 and for your match. Wow.
Oh my goodness, I'm out of breath right now, and the ping right now for me is just absolutely going stupid. I can barely hear half of what you're saying. But man, I'm out of my chair right now. I've been jumping up and down. Oh my goodness, it's too much. My heart's gonna go ahead and give out now. Man, great play for both teams here. Tribulation, nothing to hang their head about. This could have easily gone to a map 5, but Tidal RTC coming out 3-1 on the backs of the huge plays coming from them. My goodness, I'm out of breath. I'm out of my voice. Bullskunk, take us away out of here today.
Oh my, oh my. What a great match. What excellent Overwatch here today. Tier 3 scene showing up and putting on a heck of a performance here from both sides. Tidal, in the end, taking it 3-1 with that fantastic overtime push there in extra innings on Junkertown. My goodness. Tribulation really, really coming to life there in the back half of our match. In the end, it was just not quite enough. Tidal edging them out in a phenomenal finish, taking it out with style here in today's matchup. Woo! Good stuff. Good stuff.
My heart is just about pulled out of my polo shirt here because I didn't know which way it was going to go because it was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I thought that, the 40 meters coming from Tribulation there was going to be absolutely enough, but in the end it wasn't enough because there was just enough of a push. Last minute recontest from Tayuko coming in on the Lucio as well was also what was helped them get that over that last 2 meters. It was about 30 seconds for those last 2 meters, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? I was jumping up and down. My dogs were very happy to see me jumping up and down.
Good stuff.
Yes, I mean, so good coming from both teams, and this is going to be. I think this could be a rivalry matchup into the season. Even though Tier 3 is one of our most populated tiers, I think that they had something to prove here between the two teams, and great play from both of them. I think Tidal RTC, very good team going into this season.
All right. Well, we'll hope to see all your smiling faces here then for that fantastic matchup. Until then, look out for each other in game and out. And we will see you next time. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.